Good afternoon, everyone. This is Always United, and we will be talking about Manchester United's latest transfer news and the latest news around Manchester United and the match that's coming up on Saturday against Leeds. Please like the video and subscribe and put on the post notifications on. Jadon Sancho is back in training today. Interesting one because he's going to be playing. He's probably going to be playing against Leeds. He's fit enough to play the full game. But I don't think he's going to start though. He would be our best option to play on the left since Rashford is off for his surgery. But I think he would be the best to play that side. I don't think he's going to be playing. I think he's going to play Dan James, but I'm not sure. I wish he would play Sancho on the left. But Jadon Sancho just came in today. He just came in for training. We're probably going to be seeing the photos up on Man United socials. But it's gonna mean a lot to us. It's gonna mean a lot to us. It's gonna bond with the squad during this week. We will see what's gonna happen during this week because we need that guy. People say he's a luxury. He is a luxury. He's a luxury signing. We needed him last season. We couldn't get him, but he's gonna help us a lot this season. He's probably gonna bang a lot of goals and assists, a lot of assists. That's what I think is gonna happen, but it's going to be a huge impact up front for us since there's no creativity. Rashford and Mason Greenwood or wide forwards, they don't create a lot. All they want is goals. We've seen that in the past. We've seen that in the Europa League final. We've seen that in the Premier League last season. You will see Jadon Sancho doing a lot of things this season. You guys, this is gonna be an entertaining season. As you've seen the other teams, the other signings that you've seen about the other teams, Aston Villa, Man City with Jack Grealish, Chelsea with Lukaku, a lot of signings. This is gonna be a nice season to watch. Camavinga is an interesting one because in the Manchester Evening News, they say that the what is this now? The director of football of Rennes has said that they're not letting Camavinga leave on a free. When I heard that, I thought about Paul Pogba because Paul Pogba right now is supposed to be signing a new contract. Manchester United are not in talks with him. They say they are in talks, but there's nothing that came out about Paul Pogba being in talks with Manchester United, and there's no bids that came in this window. So it's very worrying for us. It's worrying for us. So going on with Camavinga is very interesting because the Rennes director of football said they're not letting him go on free, as I said, and if he has to be sold this summer, or he has to be signing a contract. So it's up to Camavinga. They want to keep him, but it's up to him because he would like to go to Manchester United, but he would also like to go to PSG. PSG is a greater. He likes France. He's born and raised in France. He thinks he can win more trophies with PSG, and Real Madrid were also interested in him. But Manchester United are the ones who are actually willing to buy him. PSG and Real Madrid have other players in mind, not him in mind, and he wants to go to those other clubs. As we're saying, it's basically a green light because you can sign him right now because this is a chance that you have. Is going to be less than 50 million pounds, euros, even euros. It's going to be around 30 million pounds, if not more, 30 million plus, less than 40 million pounds. Though it's going to be less than 40 million pounds. It's going to be around 42 million euros. So it's not going to be that much for such a young player. He can play in the DM and he can play centre-mid, number 8. He at the end of the season, he played DM. Very interesting, right? Some people say he's not going to be good for us, all of that, but he's going to be good for us because he's 18 years old, first of all. He can adjust to any place in the midfield. He can actually play defensive mid and he's quite good. He's not that good right now, but he's 18 years old. can adjust. I think he can adjust in England, and he can in that position. He's going to be helped by a lot of people, such as Nemanja Matic, who very interesting. Let's talk about the guy because if you guys have watched the Everton game, that was a it was a nice game. That was a nice game because that guy played good with Donny van de Beek next to him. That was a nice game. You guys saw how he played. He controlled the midfield. He meant Donny. He controlled the midfield. What I like about Nemanja Matic, he makes it like these three defenders. The wing backs go up. They don't even need to come back, but they do come back. The wing backs go up. Donny didn't do what Pogba done. Pogba in the second half came on and he went up front. He was basically next to Bruno. We don't need that a lot. We really do not need that. We need someone who's going to come back at the back and help Matic. Donny done that. Donny was all over the place yesterday. On Saturday, which was good for us. Which was good. That was a good thing to do. So I am very happy with that guy. I am very happy with that guy. Nemanja Matic and Donny van de Beek would be a good duo, very good duo, but we're not sure if Matic is his legs are very good enough, and the pace. I don't. We don't really care about the pace because it's Donny who has a lot of pace next to him, such as Varane, who's going to be helping Maguire a lot because of his pace. We all know Matic is world class. He's a world class defensive man. He's very good. He's the best defensive man that we have, if not the only defensive man that we have. Scott and Fred are not defensive men. Let's all accept that. Some of you guys love the guy, but they're not doing the job. They're literally doing a one man's job. Both of them are doing the same one person's job, which is not very good for us. Which is not very good for us. As I said, so let's go to Martial. Martial is being linked to Inter Milan. What's going on? What is going on? I do not want to touch on that subject a lot because basically we all know that's not going to happen. There's no way that Martial is leaving. Cavani can barely play half of the season. He can barely play half of the season. We need Cavani, but he can barely play half of the season. Martial, he can play two positions. He can play on the left wing and he can play striker. If he leaves, we literally have Greenwood because Cavani can play barely half of the season. Yeah, Greenwood is up front. Who's gonna be his backup? And if you guys know, Martial's only 26. He's actually 26 years old. He's not that old. He's not that old actually. Not all that old. I'm not. As I said, I'm not touching. As I said, I'm not touching that much on the season on this Martial topic because Martial selling Martial would be one of the worst things that you can do because Martial just had one of his worst seasons. Literally, that was one of his worst seasons. I think he scored like 6 goals, if not 7, 5. No, not 5. 6 to 10, something like that. Which is not after his best season. You guys saw he scored his first hat-trick. It was against Sheffield United. It was against Sheffield United, the 3-0 win. I remember that game. So let's move on. Very interesting. Oh, Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard is linked to Leicester City for a while. He's been linked to Leicester City for a while. Leicester City are also interested in him, but in order for Leicester to buy Jesse Lingard, they have to sell. The same thing that's going on with Pogba and us being linked to Neves and Saul Niguez and Camavinga. They have to sell attacking mid. As Fabrizio Romano was on the United Stand today, and he said that Leicester City, let me read my notes. Leicester City are very interested in him, but they have to sell to buy Madison, and Madison is been heavily linked to Arsenal. But Leicester City are also not urged to sell Madison, and they want 60 million plus, which Arsenal are trying to negotiate, but It's not working for both clubs, which is not a good thing for us because we want to offload some deadwood, such as Jesse and Phil Jones and others. We all know they're not leaving. Phil Jones is probably Phil Jones still has 3 years left in his contract. The season that is let's just yeah, that bench though. I'm just thinking about the season that we're about to have though. It's gonna be probably one of the best seasons after Ferguson. I think this is gonna be one of the best seasons after Ferguson. Jesse is gonna be playing probably in the Carabao games, league games, if not FA Cup. I don't even think he's gonna make it to the FA Cup games. Martial is gonna also be playing there in those games. That's what I think because I don't think Ole really favors him after Cavani came in. We have Jadon Sancho, Champions League nights. We cannot afford to go back to Europa League nights. We cannot afford to be playing on Thursdays. We cannot afford to do that again. So we have to make it to my objectives of the season is to be second place or first place. The season cannot be lower than that. My second objective is to obviously have more than 100 goals this season. Jadon Sancho must have more than 10 assists this season. We all know he's going to assist left, right, and center with him and Bruno Fernandes working together. I'm just thinking, I'm just thinking about that partnership though. That partnership is going to be nice. Don't forget about Rafael Varane. The clean sheet should be coming left, right, and center. You have our first 8 games are easy, one of the easiest 8 games of the season of any team that's playing this season. So I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. Thank you everyone for listening to me. This has been Always United, a nice growing channel that's going to be posting twice a week, Saturdays and Sundays. We have started on a Monday today. Sorry, but it's going to be starting on every Saturday and Sundays. We're going to be posting videos, updating about the Manchester United news. We're gonna start doing watch long soon. I do not know when, but we are planning on doing watch long soon. See you guys Saturday and let's talk later. Bye.